Hello friends, in this video I'm going to do the same thing we did in the last video for the categories. Okay, we add this link and we go to the add sub here, so we can create a new subcategory for this specific category. In this case is category with ID 1. If I go back, select the ID 2 and we have the ID 2 here, and I'm going to do the same thing for the countries now, and after that I'm going to create the same thing for the subcategories, child categories, states. For the subcategory and states, but I'm not going to shoot video for that, just make that and update the GitHub repository so you can find in the GitHub. Okay, so first I'm going to do is navigate in the web PHP, and I'm going to copy the rows we have here and I'm going to paste it here. Just change this to be countries and country here. Okay, add not sub but add state. Okay, and now we need to create add state method in the category controller. So navigate here and oh sorry, it's not category controller but country controller, and if I navigate here I'm going to make new method for the add state, and we expect the category here, $sign category, and well, my mistake, country, $sign country, and I'm going to return the view admin countries and add state and also the country itself. Save, and we need to create this add state file in the countries, new file, add state.blade.php, and if I go in the states and create, I'm going to copy that. So select all, copy and paste it here, and we need to make changes. New state for country name and I'm going to go back in the countries, create state. It's going to do route in the admin, countries dot add state dot store, and this is the add state dot store. So I think we need the or just make admin add state like this, and we need to add the name and the country, but the country is there, so just the name and hit save. Okay, now here in the controller we need to make new method for add state store, and come here, create that method, okay, method, and with that name we expect the country here, country $, country, and here I'm going to do the same thing we have in a state controller store, just state create, the request validated, and we return back, but I'm going to open the table plus, so classify that's open, and states has only the country ID and the name, so I'm going to say $, country, states, create, and it's going to create a state with a name, the request, because we need to add the request here, or like this, request, name, and we need to return redirect back to the country index with message state created, and I'm going to save this and go and try. So, but first we need that link here. So if I go first in the categories at sub blade or index blade, categories index, and here we have the links, this for edit, and this is for okay. So in the add state, but in the countries index we have td. I'm going to add the flex class here and just copy this one and paste it here and change the row to be admin countries add state and say here add state. Okay, I'm going to save and refresh here. Countries add state not defined, and we need to save this and refresh. Admin countries add state. Oh, not admin countries add state, but just add state like this and refresh. Okay, and also we need to add some classes here. So px2, I think. If I save and refresh, the same thing here and the same thing here. Okay, refresh. I think it's okay. Go to the add state, and yeah, we need in the add state we need to add the country here, country ID, and refresh. Country like this. Okay, now country for the state United States of America, and I'm going to say Boston. Hit save, and road countries index is not defined because here we have countries index. We need to change this to be admin dot countries index, and now refresh, continue. We add the message state created, and if you go in the states we have 2 for Boston. I'm going to delete, and the state index is not defined because we need to add the admin before, but I'm going to do it in the next video just to show you here now, so we don't have the Boston. And go to the countries and create that Boston. Okay, hit save, and we redirected back with state created. And one more thing we need is, if I go edit, I'm going to display the same thing we displayed in the categories. So here I have displayed here. I'm going to display the states there. So if I go categories edit, and we have not in that state. So categories edit, Okay, categories edit, and we display this table. So we have these subcategories, which is here, and I'm going to copy this one, and after the div I'm going to add the same thing in the countries edit. So after the form here, add, but the states, so I'm going to go in the index of states, and here we have, so I'm going to copy this one and close this, and change with this here, name country, and this is for each country states as the state, and do the same thing. If I hit save and come here, category countries, edit, make states nullable, undefined variable states, where we have the states links. So I'm going to remove this and refresh, and now we have the states here. But why we forget to add the okay, yeah, this before the table we need that this div, and I'm going to say here states. Okay, hit save and come here and refresh, and yeah, we have states here, and we can go and edit the state. Okay friends, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoy, and see you in the next one. All the best.